Hey guys, welcome back to Reach Out Reptiles. My name is Garrett Hartle, and I hope you're having a good week. But 28 to 40. 28 to 40 days after a snake has their pre-lay shed is when they should lay. You start getting kind of nervous around like day 35. That's dragging on. And this girl, oh, she's at day 37. Okay, so we've been watching her really close, and you can see in there that last night she had a little bit of a bowel movement there. It's like green old urates. To me, that's a sign she may have been pushing, possibly entering into labor. And I'm pretty nervous about this because tonight I'm driving out to Cincinnati. I won't be back until Sunday. So yeah, that's a little bit nerve-wracking for me. This is a clutch I've been waiting for a long time. This is a first-time mama. So I figured I would take the opportunity to go ahead and show you. I'm just going to check up on her, just take a little look and see how she's doing in there. This would kind of be like, from a human standpoint, you know, going to the doctor and seeing if you're dilated. But it's not going to be anything like that. What we're going to actually do is palpate the female, which simply means we're going to run our hands down her stomach and see if we can feel what's actually going on in there. Now, this is a technique that's been used by reptile breeders long before the ultrasound. And those commercial breeders now, especially in the ball python realm, a lot of these guys have these ultrasound machines, and they can look for follicles, which is the first stage of a female getting ready to produce eggs. And when they see the follicles get to a certain size, they begin introducing the male. Well, back in the day, we didn't have ultrasound technology to do that. So what we would do is actually just feel for it by hand. So this is a little bit of an old school technique. The eggs, if the body of the female is like this, and the rib cage wraps towards you like that, like you guys are looking at the belly here, the rib cage wraps up and the spine lies here in the center. What I'm going to do is actually hold my hands and just put a little tiny bit of pressure. It shouldn't take much because she's towards the ends of her pregnancy. But I'm gonna wrap my fingers around that rib cage and just kind of hold and support it as I run down, and I'm just gonna feel for the ever so subtle bump, bump, bump of eggs. Now, what I'm checking for with her is, one possible complication that an animal can have is where it becomes egg bound, which for whatever reason those eggs kind of glue together in a lump and they refuse to come out. So I want to see if those eggs move like independently in between my fingers, or if they go all as one big hard lump. I know you're not going to be able to feel her belly, but I figured if you witnessed this process, maybe it would be something that you can do. Now, with a dwarf or Superdwarf retic like this girl, normally I'd be palpating to feel for follicles, which are tucked way up inside. And they're going to be small, like the size of a marble maybe. And the cool thing is, if you can count follicles and you watch the follicular growth throughout the process of her becoming gravid, you can actually kind of predict how many eggs are going to be in there, and you can just check the process and the health of the female. So I'm a little bit concerned about her. But what I'm going to do is take a paper towel roll. Is going to make this a lot easier because my hands will kind of stick to her scales as they go down. So what I'll try to do is wrap her in a paper towel roll so that that paper towel can just slide easily over her body. So if you guys could just quiet down a little bit so I can concentrate, that would be great. Thanks. right, well, glad to see that it seems like everything is okay. There's no bunches of eggs all stuck together. Everything was like pop, pop, pop individually as the eggs rolled by my fingertips, and just very gently feeling there, because I don't want to, you know, injure her. I'm sure she's uncomfortable this late in the process. So you guys have a great weekend, and keep your fingers crossed for me that, you know, Mama does good while I'm gone in Cincinnati for the next couple of days. Thanks, guys. Take care.